Good morning, and welcome to another day of broadcasting here on the Dutchmaz family of networks. We are broadcasted from the top of the steeplechase parachute jump at the allowable power of 1.21 gigawatts by the authority of YouTube and by the Federal Communications Commission. Dutchmaz is owned by Dutchmaz, incorporated and operated by the Dutchmaz YouTube family of stations division of the Dutchmaz live stream and video network. The programs broadcast on this channel are for the public without charge, unless super chatted, and may not be rebroadcast, recorded, or otherwise used without the prior written permission of Dutchmaz. This is the seal of good practice. It identifies Dutchmaz as a subscriber to the television code of the National Association of Broadcasters. Welcome, and enjoy our broadcast day.
Where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
Live from the west end of Coney Island, it's time for another exciting episode of Now in New York City Live. Will the city get completely drunk all over itself on the first kind of nice night of spring? I don't know. Stay tuned and find out. Why, hello, replay viewers. Replay viewers, can we see who tunes on in? I see Crazy Coney Island Kids, the first one in the room, and Lopez, welcome. Good to see you, Nina, and Lewis Murphy out there in central New York. Good to see you there, Laura Fort Laud, welcome, and Mario Balderrama down there in Houston, Texas. Annalise checking on in from London, and Sally Skipico's out there in Canarsie, welcome on in. Good to see you, Robert the Headler, and British Grey, welcome. Good to see you, Trish Mack up there in Nova Scotia, and Autumn Loring as well in Canarsie. Good to see y'all. It's opening weekend. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, Robert Jansky. Welcome. And Trish on the Upper West Side. Good to see you. Good to see you, H. Flores. Welcome on in. And Frank Marcia. Frank's in Tampa Bay, Florida. Good to see you there, Frank. Good to see you, Dan Harsman and Perfectly Candid. Welcome. And Fawn Marie. Aloha. Welcome on in. Good to see you there, Dave, up there in Bangor, Maine, and Cynthia over there in Staten Island. B-Band 109, welcome, and Network Intelligence, welcome. Good to see you there, good to see you, Norm, out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania, and Samuel Reyes, welcome. Good to see you, C. Shelby, out there in Las Vegas, Nevada, and Lisa's out there in the UK. Welcome on in, guys. Good to see you there. RJ out there in Colorado, and Metal Mayor, you're in Canada. A shout out to all my Canadian viewers. Good to see everybody, people. TGIF. It's a Friday night and the mood is right. Gotta have some fun. Gotta show you how it's done. A TGIF. Unfortunately, a new episode of Perfect Strangers will be preempted for a new episode of Dancing with the Stars. I guess. I don't know. Probably not. Not on this network. Anyway, everything was downhill when they got rid of the Dumont network. Am I right, folks? Am I right? Anyway. Good to see you guys today. Sorry I did not do a walking live stream today. I had some things going on that I had to take care of. But we're here now. But good to see you, Nova Rain. Welcome. And good to see everybody, people. On this Friday, what is it, the 28th? Oh, shit, I forgot what date it is already. Let me see. What's the date? The 27th. On this March 27th, 2026. Good to see everybody. Welcome. Luna Park got the lights on. After they play that ad, of course. But good to see you. Yeah, this isn't a walking channel. That's true. This is an all-around live stream. It's a live stream. Yes, the 27th. Winner of the Latency Lottery there, network. But the lights are on. We're getting ready for opening day. Just a few hours away. The latency, Crazy Coney Island came in second place. But I appreciate that, Autumn. Things going down, had to take care of, but now everything is taken care of. We got a really fun live stream tomorrow. No, it does not mean we're doing 2 hours tonight because your boy got to get up early to do tomorrow's live stream properly. So, yes. It's the 28th for the UK. That's true. It's the UK. It's 14 hours till the gates open up at Dino's Wonder Wheel Park. We have a vintage Cyclone commercial coming up. It's actually a twofer. So we got some new commercials and some new possible earworms tonight because it's Friday night. The first TV you had was a Dumont TV. That's when they made TVs right. And yes, I'm so excited for Boston Blues on Fridays at 10 o'clock, only on the Dumont Network. New episode, season 15 or 16 or 17, whatever the AI picture said. But anyway, good to see you, Sophia Farr. Welcome. You're young. I can handle it. Absolutely, Lewis. Absolutely. But what time I'm not going to be around tomorrow, Crazy Coney Island Kid. I'm not going to be around tomorrow. I'm going to be around all day on Sunday. Tomorrow, I'm going to go somewhere. I'm not going to even mention it. I don't want to give it away. But we're going to have some fun. But watching me on your 43-inch television. Oh, feel better, Metal Mare. Feel better. Uh-oh. And Douglas Fatiglia with a $5 super chat. Douglas, thank you so much with a very generous $5 super chat. Thanks for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $5 super chat. Douglas, mahalo. Thank you so much. Nova Rain's on mobile. Maybe soon a laptop. Just don't have another setup yet. I feel you, Nova Rain. I feel you. Sometimes we get comfortable with our favorite. But yes, I will see everybody in Coney on Sunday. I won't tell the stenographers. No, I'm not gonna give anything away. We have a fun one lined up tomorrow. All right, don't worry about it. It's spring orientated. How about that? A little hint. It's spring orientated. Traffic, transit, weather, and more in about a minute and a half. Well, what do we have on the docket today? We have some great stories. We got some Coney Island stories. We start out, not one but two stories. The Coney Island, Greg Mocker came back out to Coney to see everything getting ready for opening day. An endangered African penguin was born at the New York Aquarium right here in Coney Island a couple of months ago. And we get our first views of this endangered African penguin born right here in Coney. Then after that, a little blip. They sell alcohol again on the Staten Island ferry. Yes. And then also we'll look at the oldest fence in all of New York City. A piece of revolutionary history, something we see all the time on the live stream. So all that and possibly more on another exciting episode of Now in New York City Live. Even though my Jets lost today, aloha. Yes, indeed, there, Douglas. Your Gigantes lost. Yes, bring on the voices, people. Bring on the voices. Say, you need the transit. I will lull you to sleep with transit. Will people be going batshit crazy on the subway? You're going to have to stay tuned and find out. Good to see you, Sal Muscles. Good to see you, Deborah. Good to see everybody, people. It's 7 minutes past the hour. Traffic, transit, and more. The weather. BabiesOvernight.com bringing you the traffic, transit, and weather updates for this 27th or 28th, whatever the day is, of March 2026. It's 10:07, everybody. Slow traffic here, a solid line of people leaving Lower Manhattan on the Brooklyn Bridge here, as well as inbound on the Williamsburg. The drunk corridors are packed today, looking at various Kick live streamers who are bothering people out in the streets of New York. The bars are packed, the music is loud, and there will be throw up in the morning. So get ready out there in the Village. I see you, West Village, and I see you there, Bowery. Anyway, Midtown as well. A lot of drunk people getting drunk in the city today. Maybe they saw a show. Who knows? They had a laugh or two. But inbound on the Lincoln Tunnel, the B&T crowd is coming in for the overnight. So it looks like here, take the Holland instead. Looks like Manhattan Bridge is doing well too. Outbound on the Queensboro Bridge, looks like we have some volume delays as well. But the Robert F. Kennedy Triborough Bridge there, a clean ride. FDR Drive, all the way up, all the way down, clean ride. West Side here, West Side Highway, clean ride there. Little bit of volume delays heading on to the GWB, but nothing crazy. as well as the Cross Bronx, looking pretty good for this hour. A lot of no traffic along by the by Flushing Meadows, Corona Park. A little bit of volume delays heading in both directions along the Van Wyck. Belt Parkway looking good, and all that stuff. No construction on the Verrazano Bridge. Looks like a wide open ride across the Staten Island Expressway as well as the West Shore Expressway. And there is some construction going on 95 here north along the Jersey Turnpike. We head over to Potato Camp to see the traffic on the Brooklyn Bridge at this hour. And as you see, we got a couple of people walking lovely and a whole bunch of traffic heading outbound there. It's all volume delays. It's moving. That's the good thing. But Potato Camera, thank you, DOT, for the Potato Camera. Heading over to our transit here. And the C and the E are running with delays here. So downtown C trains are running express from 95th Street, Columbus Circle to Canal Street, as well as downtown E trains running express from 42nd Street, Port Authority to Canal Street. Somebody was in need of EMS assistance at West 4th, Washington Square Park, so hopefully they got that taken care of. We have planned parts suspended on the 4 and the 5 and the G. The G, there's no G service, by the way, between Bedford Nostrand and Court Square, so sorry, hipsters, you're going to have to cram onto the L or take a local. You know they got a free bus out there? What the fuck is that all about? Anyway. But the 4-5, there's no 4 service in the Bronx there. Between 161st Yankee Stadium and Woodlawn. They're getting everything ready for the season. So there's going to be some sporadic delays here, as well as the 5 here. 5 service ends early between Bowling Green and 180th Street in the Bronx. So they're getting like ties ready and crossovers ready for the season. And we have a reroute here in the A. 6 trains are skipping stops. There's a station notice for the 2. There's no Z service. Heading on over to the rails. Everything's running on or close to schedule on both Metro North and LIRR. Heading over to Citizen App and citizenapp.com, we have a person down on a sidewalk. Amboy Road. There's a person down on the sidewalk on Amboy Road. And do you like random videos like this that really may not end or look fantastic? Citizen App is the way to find out. So citizenapp.com and Citizen App on your local device. Hopefully he got up and he's fine. Heading on over to our webcams. Our friends at Sibbo's bring us Brighton Beach here. Brighton Beach as we look out onto the water there. Looks like the tide is a little bit further out today, and it's a beautiful night out there. Vehicle watching YouTube channel brings us this view of the Belt Parkway at Coney Island Avenue. Traffic is moving lovely, as you can see there. Great. You can see this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, as well as the New York Harbor here. Stream Time Live. Welcome to the Waterfront Museum in Red Hook, Brooklyn. As we look out, there she is. There she is, the 7 points in the crown for the 7 seas, the 7 continents of the world. Behold, the Liberty enlightening the world. If you get 2 pennies together, that's how thick her skin is. Anyway, Miss Liberty, are you enjoying the weather? I think she is. She's holding up the torch extra high tonight. A fantastic view there. Everybody check out Stream Time Live. We head on over to Bryant Park. Bryant Park, the grass is up. It's ready to go. I think they're going to begin letting people on the grass probably tomorrow. I actually came across something on Instagram where people were upset that they were not able to walk out on the grass, even though they were explained to that we just put the grass in and we have to let it set before we let people on it. But they still had to fucking complain because it's the internet. And now I guess I'm complaining and completing the circle of complaining. But anyway, if you see the fence up there, don't go on the fucking grass, all right? Let the grass sit. You can look at the grass nice. It's nice. Anyway. Bryant Park, NYC camera to see people shooed off the grass 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And finally, we go out to Sandy Bay here, Highlands, New Jersey, as we look out 22 miles south from Lower Manhattan. We are in the shot here. We are right here. We are right over here in the camera. So this is technically a selfie, but there it is. Great YouTube channel, Above the Hook YouTube channel. You can see this channel 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's a fun channel. I highly recommend it. Weather-wise, it is quiet across the country. We have the rain pushing out here that was bothering the whole East Coast and everything like that. It's finally pushing out, kind of dissipating. But the thing that we have to take note here is these massive areas of purple. Because these are red flag warnings. Red flag warnings means that the ground is very dry, is very volatile for fires. So we have 2 massive red flag warnings, and right in the middle of it, a freeze warning. So the country is dealing with some really nasty stuff right now. But then as we go down here towards, let's see, is it going to come up, or did they rescind it? There was like a fire watch. There was like a tornado fire watch going on down here. I guess it's done updating. But anyway, it's such a quiet weather pattern coming up for the next 2 days that the National Weather Prediction Center put out a tweet today saying much of the nation will be dry and see little to any precipitation for the weekend, with exceptions for Florida and thunderstorms in the south there of Florida. So sorry, Florida, you're not going to get in on the clear weather for the next couple. Well, it's probably going to be dry enough, all right? It'll be dry enough, people. So, but there you go. Lee Goldberg and the Wacky Yacky Weather Team at Channel 7 Eyewitness News bringing us this 7-day forecast. Tomorrow's going to have a February feel for sure. Sunday is going to be really nice, warming up to 52. But I have a feeling Sunday is going to be a two-season kind of day. It's going to be really cold in the morning. It's going to warm up really nice. And then it's going to get really cold when the sun goes down. So get ready for that. Monday is going to be a little bit more milder. The clouds will act like a blanket. So 65 degrees. Maybe a light shower in the afternoon on Tuesday, something similar to what we had this morning, and then a thunderstorm in the afternoon for Wednesday, the first day of April there, and then morning rain on Thursday. I have a feeling there might be some kind of storm metastasizing for next weekend. I already hear morons saying that it's going to be snow. Please be quiet. It's not going to be snow, all right? It's going to be too warm. The trend overall here in New York City is we're well above 40 degrees. So we're not going to get snow, but I have a feeling next weekend might be a really cruddy weekend. So, but we have 7 days to figure it out. Other than that, Manhattan Bird Alert takes us to Central Park. And Eileen, a.k.a. the 6th-year bird watcher at Theater Lover, brings us this amazing view here of an awesome little cardinal getting snacks and enjoying the weather. But I chose this for picture of the day because if you look in the background, you could see the tree beginning to bud. Yes, the trees are beginning to bud, and that is kind of the scenario that I'm playing with for tomorrow's live stream. I want to get the early budding trees, and it begins tomorrow. But thank you so much to Theater Lover 1 over there on Twitter and the Manhattan Bird Alert for sending us these beautiful views of wonderful wildlife around the 5 boroughs. But other than that, will the city completely fall apart in the next 44 minutes? You just got to have to stay tuned and find out. Rebel Radio News Time is now 16 minutes past the hour. Let's catch up with your chat. Good to see everybody. But you got your traffic in transit. Good to see you there, Harvey Lee up there in Indianapolis. Good to see you, Sabby. Welcome. Is that fence around Rikers Island by any chance? I don't know what fence you're referring to. B&T, Bridge and Tunnel crowd. Everybody's peeing in the streets, Robert. It's happening right now. Maybe on a live stream. Good to see you, Cascats. Good morning, Finland. And good evening, LP Walks out there in Hudson Yards. I kept on saying Manhattan West. Hudson Yards, everyone. Everyone check out LP Walks. He's a fantastic live streamer, content creator from the west side of Midtown there. Wandering around the new buildings and the new neighborhoods in Hudson Yards. But he does the overnight. So if you can't sleep, let LP's calming and soothing voice lull you to sleep. But good to see you, LP Walks. Good morning, Finland. Joe Muski, I think you're going to like the first commercial. Thank you so much for reminding me about that commercial. We used this commercial on the radio show, but I'm like, we didn't use this one yet. So, Joe Muski, get ready for our first commercial of the night. Good to see you there, Michelle King. Yeah, it's a free bus somewhere in Williamsburg. It's like, why there? Why there? No, it's not a Mendami free bus. This free bus has been running since de Blasio. It's been running for a while, Robert. So it's not a Mendami bus. So sorry about that. But yeah, the Staten Island, there's always people down. Exactly. Good to see you, Phyllis 2284. Welcome, Miss Linda. Good to see you, Miss Linda. Welcome on. And Rudy the Nice Guy, you're not late. You're right on time, Rudy. We're just getting ready for some good stuff. We got the coffee out. I got a donut here. We're gonna be doing great here tonight. I can't wait to touch the grass either. And we're gonna touch the grass tomorrow. All right, yes, Florida rains means every day, 4 o'clock. Exactly. Golden Girl, good to see a Golden Girl. You got to see the space station tonight? That's pretty cool. You need the rain in Tampa? I think a lot of this country needs rain. I don't know. Good to see you, Kay. Welcome. Edward Kavanaugh, welcome from Muriel. Good to see y'all. Good to see you. So Muriel, you're on a different account. Good to see you, Muriel. Good to see everybody, people. Russell, good to see you, Russell. AOL, welcome. And we're done with the snow, people. If you hear people saying it's going to snow in New York, please don't believe them. Say, you listen to me. All right, you listen to actual New York. An actual New Yorker here. If it snows, I'm going to win $500 on the Kelsey app. Russ, good to see you, Russ. Welcome on in. Let's go! And Nova Rain's been a channel member Nova Rain's been a channel member for the last 10 months. Nova Rain, thank you so much for making me laugh right now. And thank you so much for your continued membership of the channel. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. As I'm going to touch grass for you, Nova Rain. I will touch the grass for you. You're a channel member. I am contractually obligated to touch the grass for you. I will touch it. I will malaise with it. I will become one with it. I try to do my best for my channel members. So thank you so much there. Thank you so much there, Nova Rain. I will touch the grass for you. If you haven't figured that out yet, Vegas needs rain. Vegas needs rain and tourists. Can we just give all the tourists and rain anyway? Oh, people. The fastest hour on the internet's underway. Old media meets new media. My performance art. Nightly at 10 o'clock. You don't get this interaction anywhere else. Am I right, people? Am I right? Anyway, coming up next, we're going to Coney, people. We're going right here. We're not... Oh, keep giving me the ad. We got to go right there. We're going to Coney Island. You're more than welcome, Nova Rain. You're more than welcome. But we're going to Coney Island. Greg Mocker is taking us to Coney Island. And after that, Channel 7 is going to let us know about a penguin that was born, an endangered African penguin, born at the New York Aquarium. First views of the little baby. Get ready for that. So, we got some great stories tonight. I think for first in a while, I think we have all local stories tonight. I don't think we're going to United Press tonight. So, yay! I get to save those stories for another show. Good to see Strawberry Fields. Welcome. Send some rain. Metal Mare, send some rain. Blame it on the rain. Anyway, we're going to blame it on the rain. All right. And I will touch grass tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a spring-like show, okay? Get ready for it. We're going to celebrate all things spring. 105 people watching, 74 likes. Good to see everybody. Thank you so much for smashing that like button. I do not want to be the next Mr. Beast or Mr. Based. I'm me, unapologetically me. Probably the most real content creator you'll ever see on this platform here called YouTube. And I appreciate and I love YouTube to death. I love this platform. Yes, I get all the good stories. I just gloss over them. I'm like, that one's good. That one's good. Sometimes I'll find out my stories like throughout the day and I gotta like remember it in the back of my head. Al Rutledge is gonna fall 15 degrees out there in Vermont. Bloody hell, 15 degrees and falling. Turn on the heat. Bloody hell. Hot, baby. I am very nervous about this summer. I'm like terrified about it. I might just have to just go all in and be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna not think. I will leave my body when I have to live stream, and I'll drink lots of water and Gatorade and shit. But Strawberry Fields, we will touch grass together tomorrow afternoon. Stay tuned. Rebel Radio News Time is now 22 minutes past the hour. We're going to talk all things Coney Island in spring. But first, here's a message from the Children's Aid. Put on your dancing shoes. The Children's Aid Society.
They help me with my homework when I'm stuck. They help me when I'm down and out of luck. They help me with my growing up. Help my parents too. They help with all the things that kids can do. I'm really glad they made the Children's Aid Society. I'm really glad they made the Children's Aid Society. They help me with their dentist doctors too. They help me figure out what's best to do. They teach me how to use my hands, to use my mind, to find a kind of life I like to find. I'm really glad they made the Children's Aid Society. I'm really glad they made the Children's Aid Society.
There you go. The Children's Aid Society bringing us this next Coney block of news. Larry Herr, welcome on in, and Mr. Metalhead Warrior, Mrs. or Mrs. Metalhead Warrior, checking on in from the Pelhams. We hope Chucky is doing well, and good to see everybody, people. 24 minutes past the hour. Coney Island Amusements Park, the Coney Island Amusement Park opens for the season to forget about our daily worries. I like how this is written. And let's go. Pix11's own Greg Mocker. Let's go to the videotape.
The subway is a constant rumble around Coney Island. Riders really rock and roll on these tracks.
Yay! Let's go.
As the Cyclone takes a test run along those wooden tracks.
Check all the restraints. Go in a counterclockwise motion for me.
At Luna Park, it takes a lot of work to create the amusing atmosphere. Take the rides for a spin. Crews are gearing up to welcome visitors to Luna Park this year. The 2026 season begins Saturday at noon. The staff at Luna Park takes the fun very seriously.
All the stuff that we have is really good. I love it.
Andrew Johnson is ready to challenge the players on the Luna Park Midway. The prizes are selected with care.
We do pick them before the season starts and trying to look at trends to see what types of animals people like.
We have really elevated the guest experience overall.
That's right, Mr. Z.
The Midway Games.
Alessandro Zamperla is the president and CEO of Central Amusement International, which operates Luna Park.
You just got to hit each mole, bang on them. It doesn't have to be too hard. It registers.
He also plays whack-a-mole at the championship level.
It is a classic whack-a-mole, really old school.
3, 2, 1, let's go!
The trick is not to overthink it. Have a good time. That's the vibe they're going.
Yeah.
What better place to be at, right? You're in Coney Island. People are having fun. They're finally, after a long winter, enjoying.
That's right, Alessandro.
Together, forgetting about, their daily worries.
Alessandro, win again!
Reps from the Department of Buildings were here for the final inspections. Everything's clear for the first rides. Luna Park is open just on the weekends until Memorial Day, all of spring break. In Coney Island, Greg Mocker, Pix11 News.
Thank you so much, Greg, and thank you so much to the Pix11 team for coming out to Coney Island. And yes, also don't forget, Dino's Wonder Wheel Park is also open at the same time. But we have more breaking news from Coney Island. An endangered African penguin. Why are you playing the ad? Anyway, an endangered African penguin chick was born at the New York Aquarium. And now this is a fun story here. I'm just waiting for we got to play this off of the whatchamacallit. We got to play this off of Channel 7's website because for some reason they didn't put it on their YouTube. But anyway, let's once again go to the videotape.
Critically endangered African penguin is making his debut at the New York Aquarium. The 3-month-old chick weighing about 7.5 pounds
They
has
stink
now joined
so
his
bad.
parents and the rest of the colony inside the Sea Cliffs habitat. He doesn't have a name just yet. Keepers have closely tracked his growth since hatching in December, watching him hit all the key milestones like swimming, hopping, developing waterproof feathers. He's the 19th African penguin born at the aquarium, all part of a global conservation effort to protect a species whose wild population has dropped dramatically in recent decades.
There's only like 5,000 of them in
This year, we're really...
And I know you were going to do that, Lee Goldberg. Anyway, there's only like 5,000 of these penguins in existence, so it's pretty amazing. It's like the one of how many of them were born out here? There was a few other ones that were born out here in Coney. So it's a great story. We got some great pictures here actually as well. Look at that little baby. He is the 19th African penguin to hatch at the New York Aquarium. There we go. He's the 19th little baby. So penguins are so cute, but boy, do they smell. They smell like rotting fish. But you know what? They're little cute little guys, and let them live. And anyway, it's beautiful that we're bringing an endangered species back. And wow, if you put your mind to it, you could truly accomplish anything. Rebel Radio News Time is now 28 minutes past the hour. Oh, what a lovely and endearing story. The little baby hopping is a key milestone. Yes, indeed. Yeah, waterproof feathers. Yes, indeed. Nation NYC, good to see you. Awesome, Larry. Hells yeah, you ride the roller coaster? Awesome. Muriel, no need to explain yourself. It's all good, Muriel. It's all good. Good to see you, Jan, up there in Newtown, Connecticut. You're not late. You're right on time. Don't worry about it. You could always check out the replay if you really want to make sure you caught up with everything. It's nonsense. Anyway, good to see everyone. Look at that fucking city. Isn't that beautiful? Coming up next, we got a quick story here. You could drink alcohol on the Staten Island ferry. Something you used to do, but before COVID, and then they stopped doing it, and now, yeah. Mergis Meredith was the best penguin. I agree. Exactly. They smell like what they eat. Exactly. All they eat is fish. They're so cute, though. You want to just grab them and like, can I take you home? For me, it's the closest thing to a Pokemon. Anyway, squirrels and all them cute little animals, they're like little Pokemon. Anyway, just like that, a half hour of your life, gone forever. On the fastest show on the internet here. But yes, alcohol will be sold on Staten Island Ferry once again. I think they're already doing it. We'll talk about it. You're more than welcome, Michelle. Michelle, I had a day 2 today, Michelle. I had a day 2. So we made it through, Michelle. All right? We made it through, okay? We're going to have a better tomorrow. All right? Everybody watching the stream, even if you hate me, you're going to have a better day tomorrow. We will make it a better. We have no choice. We have to make it a better day tomorrow. Good to see everybody. But yeah, I had a day 2 today. That's why I wasn't able to stream today, so. Let's see here. Film Pain says, what would you do in response about a tweet? You're in Midtown, stores shuttered, pedestrian feels kind of ghostly. It's not, though, Film Pain. It's not. I mean, I was there. I understand that that's a misconception. Yeah, Film Pain. Film Pain. Yes. Gotta catch them all. I don't know. I live here. I see people around. I see the bar. I actually was watching a live stream just before on Kick, where the bars are packed. So, you never rode the Ferris wheel? Well, take a ride on the Ferris wheel, Larry. Absolutely. Anyway, good to see everybody. There's a lot of money to be made in making this beautiful city look like shit. Okay? I'm just gonna say that right now. It's lazy content. Stupid me. I want to expand your minds and help you relax and I know, is it Film Pan? Film bon. Anyway. It's all good, people. It's all good. Anyway, there's a lot of money to be made in making things look awful and sad, and I'm stupid. I want to help you guys enjoy the day. I want to add to your day. What is it called again? It's called I got to add value to your life. I've been listening to a lot of Gary Vee today and a lot of Jim Rohn. I fell asleep on the train to Jim Rohn coming home. Yeah, you live here too. That person was trying to do. Yeah, I know. Ragging on New York City is becoming just dumb now. It's we get it. I say let them. I want the city to be empty. I know, it's funny how we go from too many people to too empty in every few months. Exactly. People are going to do people things because people are people, because people love being people. People needing people. The luckiest people in the world. Yes, anyway. Rebel Radio News time is now. And Mrs. Babbage is already playing the ads before I can even start. It is 33 minutes past the hour. And coming up next, we're going to talk about beers and drinks on ferries that go to Staten Island. Coming up, because I'm dyslexic. But first, here's a message from Fugazi Continental.
Calm. Quiet. Elegant. Come into the luxurious world of Fugazi Continental.
Hi, this is Bob Fugazi Continental Hope announcing the expansion of Fugazi Continental's limousine service Reserve a Fugazi sedan or limousine for a fine ride and maximum comfort.
Call 718-762-9100. Outside New York, call toll-free.
That's right. You'll call Fugazi. And maybe Bob Hope might pick up the phone. Wouldn't that be a beautiful thing? Alcohol to be sold on the Staten Island ferry again. Channel 2, WCBS reports.
Starting today, happy hour starts during the commute home for riders on the
Happy hour, Coney, drink.
Beer, hard
I like
seltzers,
drink.
and canned cocktails are returning. It's the first time since 2019 alcohol
I
will
gotta
be sold
drink
on the
5
ferry.
beers.
It's only on select boats, starting with the SSG Michael H. Olis. The Department of Transportation says that service on the Sandy Ground and the Dorothy Day will start in the coming weeks.
I think it's a nice idea.
Yeah,
a nice way to wrap up the work week.
Right,
That's for
yeah.
sure, starting today.
I want another beer. Anyway, that's right, Rudy the Nice Guy. Poor Bob Hope. He lost that bet he lost that bet golfing, and then he had to do Fugazi Continental. Anyway, I'm happy that I don't know why we have this infatuation with alcohol on boats, but it's a funny human thing that we do, and I just think it's funny. Just please drink responsibly. You're on a boat. It moves around, but it's nice to stare at the Statue of Liberty drunk. I've done it a few times myself. Rebel Radio News Time is now 35 minutes past the hour. That new penguin smell. Smells like fish. Let's get drunk on the ferry. Shit. If I do my ferry stunt again, I'm going to drink. I want to do my ferry stunt again. Anyway. I'm happy that I could just make you forget about all the nonsense. That's my job. That's all I want to do in life. I just want to help you guys out. And just help me, help you, and we all help each other, and we have a laugh together. Right, people? Anyway, yeah, alcohol in a boat. What could go wrong? Coming up next, we're going to talk about one of my favorite pieces of history. We're going to talk about the Bowling Green fence in honor of America 250. We're going to have stories now that pay homage to our Revolutionary War roots. And today we're going to talk about one of my favorite things that you can visit in the city that's always overlooked for absolutely free, and that is the fence around Bowling Green. So we will go to that story in a moment. But Crazy Coney Island kid, I hope you're paying attention. We got a doozy of a commercial coming up. And I want to dedicate this commercial to all the people who really love Coney. And you guys know who you are. Probably all of you guys watching. How long is the ferry ride? 26 minutes. 26 minutes. The Coast Guard, listen, the Coast Guard was already on the line when people were drinking there before 2019. So, I mean, no, nobody's going to put their name on that fence. No, Bowling Green will always be the Bowling Green fence. You can't change the name of that fence. But are you here, Crazy Coney Island? We got a doozy. We got a twofer coming up right now. So because after all, it is spring. Yeah, we get drunk on the boat on the Long Island Sound. Yeah, that is interesting. You're fucking bouncing around there and you're having a couple of beers. It's always fun seeing people have like a beer. Like that one too many beers on the NYC ferry coming home from the Rockaways. Like they've been day drinking all day in the Rockaways. They have one more beer on that ferry. And then that's it. They're getting off at Pier 11 when they wanted to get off in Brooklyn. Anyway, Rebel Radio News Time is now 37. Wow, this show is going fast today. 37 minutes past the hour. Coming up next, though, yeah, we're going to talk about my favorite fence in all of New York City. But first, here's a message from Astroland Park.
There's only one thing more frightening than the drops, twists, and turns of Coney Island Cyclone at Astroland. It's Backfire. Ride the dreaded Cyclone backwards.
What?
Twisting, turning, screaming. The Cyclone's Backfire
So
rides weekdays only, and it's included on Astroland's Pay One Price ticket. Challenge the Cyclone in reverse. Backfire if you dare at the new Astroland at Coney Island.
We were literally destroying that track.
Want to go higher?
Ah!
Go faster, go higher at the new Astroland, New York's great amusement park at Coney Island. Pay one low price, $7.99.
Wow, $8.
Ride them all again and again. Free fall on the all-new Rainbow. Challenge the cyclone backwards
Craziness.
on the new Backfire. Hit the rapids. Groups get super discounts. Call 266-3434. It's the new Astroland at Coney Island.
Bloody hell. Yeah, that is real. That really did happen. Now, I know Coney Island Jim knows a lot more about the story than I do. Yeah, during weekdays, we would put the cars on backwards, or I'd run a train backwards, and I don't know if that was good for your spine and your back, and I don't know how the restraints were, but it looked, in those couple of shots there, I have to say, it did look painful. The shit we did in the 80s, man. But yeah, Backfire, it's a real thing, and I vaguely remember that commercial, so I was still way too young. My first cyclone ride will be in 1993. Wait, why did they stop that? Because we were destroying the track. We were destroying the track. Is that? Yeah, no, it has to run backwards on weekdays because, Anyway, good to see you, Doug Teeny. Good to see you, April Loving Life. Let's continue on with the news. A piece of revolutionary history, American Revolution history, still stands tall in Lower Manhattan. It's New York's oldest fence. And Channel 7 Eyewitness News will tell us more.
It is a piece of American history that you may have just walked past hundreds of times but never noticed. The iron fence at Bowling Green Park in Manhattan has stood for centuries.
Its original purpose to protect a statue of King George III of Great Britain, but 250 years ago, that would change.
The American Revolution happened and crowds came to tear it down. And as we ramp up to celebrate the 250 years of America, we are sharing the history of the fence that endured and echoes of rebellion long after New York City rose around it.
One of the most dramatic events of the beginning of the revolution happened right here in New York City on July 9th, 1776, when the news of the signing of the Declaration of Independence
I will
reached
give
New
anything
York.
to see
The
this.
Declaration was read out loud. And a group of people who were deeply disaffected with the Crown, with the Parliament, and all the events convened on the night of July 9th in the dark at Bowling Green, where the enormous equestrian statue of King George III had been erected 6 years earlier. They pulled it off its pedestal and brought it crashing to the ground. They proceeded to dismantle this statue and to parade the head of King George around the streets.
What do you do when you have tons of lead? You turn it into musket balls to be fired back at the king's troops. They put the statue on a ship, sailed it to Norwalk, where it was picked up by a Wilton teenager named Henry Chichester. And while he was sleeping here overnight, pieces of the statue were stolen, likely by local loyalist neighbors, and thrown into fields and basements and a swamp here in Wilton.
Over the course of the 19th and 20th centuries, various pieces have been recovered from that swamp. In the 20th century, an intrepid metal detectorist took it upon himself to go looking for more. So the piece that we have at the Museum of the City of New York dates from the 1970s and the work of this man, Lewis Miller.
The fragment we have was found in Crown Pond. We believe it's a piece of the king's cape.
The big mystery, I think, is what happened to his head. It was paraded around, it was severed from the body. The American soldiers then took it away, and then the British stole it back. The fence was vandalized during the events of the night of July 9th to July 10th. So there are accounts that say that the fence posts originally had decorative finials at the top. They've been described as gold crowns, but they were useful as munitions also, and they were decapitated. But the fence itself survived, and it stood all the way into the beginning of the 20th century. Roughly around the time of World War I, the fence was taken away, and it was installed somewhere in Central Park. What we know is that in 1938, the Parks Department reinstalled the fence down at Bowling Green.
I never knew it was moved.
So little of the built environment of the Revolutionary period survives in New York. We can go see the sites, we can go see some wonderfully preserved examples, but we don't have that feeling of being able to walk in the Revolutionary City without some assistance. The fence at Bowling Green is an exception. It's something we can actually make a pilgrimage to.
Great history lesson, right?
Yes.
As we count down to the 250th
Yes.
anniversary of the United States, we have so much planned. And July
They,
4th,
they got a lot of stuff planned. Channel 7. Actually, all the channels have something planned for America 250 as we ramp up our wacky summer of independence. But yeah, I highly recommend check out the fence. If you could feel the history. I learned something just now that the fence was moved up to Central Park for a little bit. So even I learned something today. So anything is possible. But one of my favorite bits of history here in the city. So Rebel Radio News Time is now 43 minutes past the hour. Was not a fan of it going backward. Doug Tini, did you ride the Cyclone backwards? and Lisa, I would ride the Cyclone backwards. Yes, indeed. I'm sorry you lost your glasses, Larry. That's why you got to wear a strap around your glasses if you're going to ride a Cyclone. But I just love if you couldn't tell, I love history. I'm a child of history. But now coming up next, another lighthearted story. We got to go out to New Jersey, and a famous, an infamous traffic cop in New Jersey retires after 30 years. You know how this guy worked? He turned his work into play, and he danced. The dancing traffic cop finally retires. We will go to the videotape in about a minute. But yeah, so you got to experience the backfire. I think that only lasted one season because we were destroying the track. We were destroying the track. Oh, backfire. Anyway. And then a little bit later on, we have your community. I'm just getting messages now. Are you messaging me? Who's messaging me? Just completely threw me off. Oh my God. Let me see here. We got to go to your community page. Our community page segment coming up. So if you guys anything you want to post, you gotta post. We gotta post. Oh my God, that's amazing! Al Rutledge already has something very cute to show us. So I am ready for that, and I hope you guys are ready for that too. All right, Rebel Radio News Time is now 45 minutes past the hour. Yeah, but yes, coming up next, we're gonna check out. Why are you doing this? Well, anyway, the AI thing's ruining everything. We're gonna learn and see the dancing traffic cop in New Jersey for the last time as he retires after 30 years. We'll talk about it. But first, here's a message from the U.S. Customs Office.
Going overseas? Out of the country on business or pleasure?
I'm going overseas for business, and that's a pleasure.
Got a lot of cash there.
I got a lot of cash here. I'm going to buy a wardrobe, pants and coats.
You did report that money with customs, right? Any amount $5,000 or more must be reported before you leave and when you return.
Oh, I didn't know that. One.
The law requires you report $5,000 or more in currency or monetary instruments before leaving the country and also on re-entry to the U.S. Free information is available. Read it and avoid any problems coming or going. Sir, excuse me, have you got that counted yet?
Where was I? 101.
For information and a currency reporting form, write U.S. Customs Service, Box 7118, Washington, D.C., 244.
240.
That's right. So that was $10,000, by the way. But thank you so much, Foster Brooks and U.S. Customs Service, for that very, very important message. But New Jersey's famous dancing traffic cop finally retires after 30 years. Channel 7 reports.
Well, New Jersey's famous dancing cop is just about ready for his final waltz. Officer Butch Larkin was honored today by the South Orange Police Department as he gets ready to step into retirement. He has been directing traffic with some twists and spins for nearly 30 years. Part of his 58 years on the force. Here's Eyewitness News reporter Crystal Cranmore.
The South Orange traffic officer with the smooth moves is hanging up his dancing shoes. Edward Butch Larkin, also known as the Dancing Cop, was honored today. The mayor, police chief, and community members thanking him.
Whereas Edward
Butch Larkin for his 58 years of service.
South Orange is a great place, and I want to keep it that way if I can do it through retirement.
Born in 1940 and an Army veteran, Larkin did 2 tours with the South Orange Police Department. First in 1963 until 1993, he rejoined as a traffic control officer in 1997, where he directed cars and people with flair until earlier this month.
I love people, and that's how I show it. I always wanted to be a police officer. I found my opportunity to do it years ago.
He's inspired a generation of officers like Captain Acevedo.
It's easy to get drivers really mad at you for holding them up a little bit too long, for not seeing someone else that was there. And so you can take from him because he does this like it's nothing to him. And it's a good training experience to watch him, to see how he does it, and just take off from that.
If we're out there, everybody is asking where Butch is. He's South Orange.
No one's more proud of Larkin than his wife.
I think I'll keep him after 58 years. It was time for him to leave.
She was ready for retirement.
Good note.
Any more dance moves in Florida?
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Come back anytime.
As for Larkin's next act, retirement in Florida, where he hopes to continue spreading joy one move at a time. In South Orange, Crystal Cranmore, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Thank you so much, Crystal, and thank you so much to the Channel 7 Eyewitness News team for that fantastic story. Enjoy retirement, sir. You have earned it. Thank you so much for being for loving people and loving everyone, especially when they're angry, driving, and literally playing in traffic for the last 30 years. So enjoy your retirement, sir. And thank you so much for giving so much back to your community. Rebel Radio News Time is now 50 minutes past the hour. That's a great story. Yes, indeed. You had a famous one in Pittsburgh, 28NY. Welcome on in. You had a famous one in Pittsburgh there. You can see him in the movie Flashdance. For real? I haven't seen Flashdance in so long. Good to see you, Dylan. I'm happy you had a great time in the city. I'm doing great. I hope everybody is doing great on this Friday night. We have just enough time for one more story. And that is, did you know that there is a police precinct in Citi Field? Well, yes, there is. And Channel 4 will take us there. And we'll hear that in about, actually, we could actually go to a shorter, let me go to a shorter song. Let's do this one, Mrs. Babbage. Let's do that one. Because we got to do community posts. We got to do community page as well. It is awesome. But fun stories, heartwarming stories. 142 people watching, 109 likes. Good to see everybody. Welcome on in. And if you hate me, thank you so much for the engagement and the watch minutes. I appreciate you. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a great Friday. Tomorrow we're going to have a great Saturday. And I have something fun planned for you guys, so get ready for tomorrow. It's going to be fun. And I think we're going to get 2 live streams tomorrow, so... Yeah, do the Citi Field precinct tomorrow. Yeah, you're curious, Deborah? Well, we're gonna see it right now. We're gonna go to the Citi Field police precinct and see how they deal with drunken disorderlies all the time. So, I forgot to see how long. Okay, good. This only runs a minute and a half. Good. And then after that, community post time, people. Good to see you, Ozzy. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a great night. Hope everyone's having a great night tonight. Well, April, it is nature focused tomorrow, so maybe, I don't know. And we will touch the grass. I will touch the grass for you tomorrow. Rebel Radio News Time is now 52 minutes past the hour. We're gonna learn about a police precinct in Citi Field. But first, here's a message from New York Tourism. Come on out.
If you could see what I see, you'd come to New York State this summer. If you could play where I'll play, if you could enjoy what I'll enjoy, if you could read what I'll read, you'll come to New York State this summer.
For a free I Love New York vacation guide, call 1-800-524-2466.
I don't know if that's still around anymore. Please feel free to call the number. Anyway, Rebel Radio News Time is now 53 minutes past the hour. Did you know there's a Citi Field has its own New York City Police Department precinct? Well, Channel 4, NBC4 takes us there.
Well, we are right now in the NYPD Citi Field Police Room, where we have our Citi Field detail. Here we have our roll calls. We deploy our units as we need be for our game day. This is our cell area. We are a self-sufficient precinct where we can process arrests at any time that occur within the stadium. Emergency service. These are our support units. Our bomb squad unit does sweeps inside and outside of the stadium to ensure there are no suspicious packages inside or around the stadium. Being this is a sensitive location,
we hope that nothing ever happens. There's no major incidents, but if there are, we're ready to respond. We'll get in there quick and we'll make sure that we can get everyone home safely. So these officers are always going to be out here, different locations around the stadium. They're meant to be visible. They're meant to be seen. It's nothing to be concerned about. It's a part of our normal operations. Along with these cops, there's cops that you don't see too. So it's part of the big team just to keep everybody safe.
Please stand away from the platform edge.
on opening day, you'll see cops on the platform, on the trains coming from Flushing Main Street to Times Square. Cops you see visibly and cops you don't see. They're there to ensure your safety. Opening day is the best day of the season. Every day we treat it as a high priority because this is a high visible location. I'm a diehard Mets fan.
It's great. I love working here.
I never thought about becoming a captain, let alone be a captain of this detail. And this is like the dream job.
Well, hopefully a big crowd, good game. Just want to keep everybody safe and make sure everyone gets in and out as quickly as possible.
Let's go Mets. I want to, so guys, don't get too drunk at Citi Field because you'll go into the fucking pen. And I ain't talking the batting anyway. Rebel Radio News Time is now 55 minutes past the hour. Oh, thank you so much, April. Much love to you and yours as well. He had a Truman Capote voice, right? I think you were right about that. That German Shepherd was fucking awesome. A big shout out to the NYPD, keeping all of us safe. So, hey! You know what time it is? It's time for your community pictures, people. This is where you, the viewer, could add pictures to our community page and let us know what you're enjoying or doing today. So let's go to the pictures. Good to see you. Hey, there ain't no bullpen. Look at this little guy here. Your son tells Pug Piper it's dinner time. Look at that face. Oh my goodness. I love the doggies. The doggy dogs. So look at that cute guy. Look at that. Al, thank you so much for sharing that with us. A cute little guy. Maria Rikia sharing a picture of Johnny. Look at Johnny. Yeah, look, that's a smile. I don't care what you say. That is a smile. Dogs smile, people. They have emotions just like us. The cute little Johnny there. The cutest little guy. Thank you so much there, Maria Rikia, for sharing Johnny with us. We did have a beautiful sunrise or sunset tonight. We did have a beautiful sunset. H. Flores bringing us the sunset view. I was doing shit, so I missed all this. But beautiful sunset pictures from Brooklyn here. H. Flores, thank you so much for sharing that with us. Perfectly Candid got the screenshot of yesterday's weird art. Yes, it's a tree, but with stuff hanging from it. So thank you so much there, Perfectly Candid, for the screenshot. We got another one here from Perfectly Candid. That ball in the sky called the sun, and some kind of pop-up for, what was it, hair shampoo or something like that? A great picture nonetheless. Thank you so much, Perfectly Candid. It was a beautiful sunset tonight. And here's Autumn Alluring. Let's go. Autumn Alluring upstairs. So when you first enter the Coney Island Museum, you enter the mirror room. And there is Autumn Alluring taking a picture in the mirror room. You could visit tomorrow, beginning at 12 noon. You could go up to the Coney Island Museum, go down to the Freak Bar. I think we're doing shows tomorrow. So check it out. Autumn, thank you so much for the photo. Oh, look at this. Karen J. McLean reminding us that we're just getting out of winter. Don't try to walk it up there in Brunswick, Canada. St. John, New Brunswick, Canada. I want to go to St. John so bad. It's still cold. Karen, thank you so much for sharing your world with us. That's pretty. Oh my God. Christopher Dotson, cooking up lunch there. There we go. A multi-plate there. It's like a bit of hot there. Christopher Dotson, thank you so much for cooking up, showing us your lunch there, or cooking up the lunch there. It looks good. Hey, cute little lunch there. A lot of plates there. And then Perfectly Candid's bike ride yesterday up by Roosevelt Island. But thank you guys so much for adding to the community page. And anybody, you subscribe to the channel, you can post whatever you want on there too and show us your world. I love it. See, it's like old media. Look at this. We're right on time today. Good to see you there, Travis Weeks. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. And you're more than welcome, Dylan. I will see you tomorrow. Yes, indeed. Unity in the community page. Always. Adios, RJ. Have a great night. I still got to kill 2 minutes. I still got to kill 2 minutes. But anyway, tomorrow we're going to have some fun. It's going to be a chilly day tomorrow. I actually kind of like it. It's going to be kind of cold. I'm not ready for the hot. So we will touch grass tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a kind of a nature-orientated live stream tomorrow. So get ready for that. You're more than welcome, Metal Mare. We will have a fun exploration tomorrow of somewhere. But we will touch grass. We will touch grass. But the party's over. The party's over. But yes, I can't say, Deborah. I'm not allowed to say anymore. So you just gotta have to tune in and find out. I can't give up this stuff anymore. I gotta keep my minds. But yeah, stay tuned for Love American Style over most of these. No, I know we got Carol Burnett coming up next. We got Carol Burnett coming up next. Sorry, guys. We got Carol Burnett live from Las Vegas. And then after that, a very blue episode of NYPD Blue. Oh, no. Cop Rock. I think we got the Cop Rock a syndication deal now. We got Cop Rock. I don't want to see Dennis Franz's ass. So we will do Cop Rock. Anyway, did you enjoy this nonsense? I hope you guys did. It was always a fun time doing this nonsense, and I gotta thank we have a super chat today from Douglas Fatiglia with a big $5 super chat, as well as Nova Rain. Nova Rain, I will touch the grass for you. Thank you so much for your continued support of the channel for the last 10 months. All you people, all you guys that hit the like button, all 128 of you. The stenographers have left. Now I can tell you how I really feel about the other channel. Anyway. Yeah, did Perry Mason, then Twilight Zone, then a vintage episode of Star Trek will bring us like 3 in the morning, right? Anyway, Officer Joe Bolton. I'm going to bring back Officer Bird. What's the word from Officer Bird? We're going to bring back that. I'm happy this made you smile. That's my job, is to make you smile. And take care there, Muriel. Take care, everybody. And again, if you had a rough day today, I feel you. I had a rough day too today. But you know, here's the thing that we could take in at 11 o'clock Eastern time. We survived it. We survived it. And we have no choice but to make tomorrow even better. All right? Anyway, are you new to this nonsense? Then subscribe to the Dutch Moz family of networks here on YouTube and on Instagram. All same name at Dutch Moz. Make sure you hit the notification bell because I never know when I'm going to go live, except for this show, I guess. But from the internet to you, and 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 you, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have yourself a fabulous day living in a simulation, whether you think you're living in a simulation or not. Hug your loved ones. Cherish those wonderful and beautiful moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I will see you on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.